Good morning. This is All India Radio Kohima, the morning news read by Jonas Yantan. The opposition Naga People's Front (NPF) said that Naga people want groups involved in separate political dialogues with the centre to come together for making one solution and one accord on the decades-old Naga issue a reality. A release issued by NPF PAM said that the views were expressed after the Political Affairs Mission PAM of the NPF held a series of meetings with civil societies, NGOs and the two Naga negotiating groups, the NSCNIM and the Working Committee of Naga National Political Groups, NNPGs. It said both the NSCNIM and the 7 NNPGs have agreed in principle to come together and sit across the table as proposed by the NPF PAM in separate meetings. It also said that after holding meetings with various stakeholders, the NPF PAM arrived at a conclusion that Naga people are in unison on 3 points: an early solution which is acceptable, honourable and inclusive, one solution, one accord, and all the Naga negotiating groups should come together and discuss the matter. The indefinite statewide ban on movement of government-registered vehicles called by the Naga Students Federation (NSF) and Eastern Nagaland Students Federation (ENSF) started today from 6 a.m. This is the first phase of the agitation against the state government for its inaction in mainstreaming the 2010 and 2013 batches of SSA and RMSA teachers into the school education cadre. The two federations said that all vehicles of NL10 and NL11, once seized, will only be released after demands are met by the state government. It further said that the ban shall be strictly implemented at the respective jurisdictions of the units and no leniency will be extended to any defaulters whatsoever. The federating and subordinate units of the two federations are enforcing the restriction within the jurisdictions in the districts. Meanwhile, state government has deployed police forces in strategic locations in order to thwart any untoward incidents. Nagaland Advisor for School Education Gedi Sukalo, while saying that the department has been taking all due action required to mainstream the SSA and RMSA teachers of 2010 and 2013 batches into state cadre, has appealed to the NSF and ENSF and the concerned teachers not to take this extreme step of statewide ban, especially at a time when the people are suffering under the effects of COVID pandemic. In a statement, Sukalo said the department is grateful for the initiatives taken by the NSF and ENSF to mediate between the government and the agitating teachers in 2018, giving the assurance that they will take up the matter with the government on behalf of the teachers. He said the government on its part has already agreed in principle to mainstream the teachers subject to certain conditions by the cabinet meeting held on October 3, 2018. He said the Department of School Education had apprised the representatives of NSF and ENSF on September 10, 2020 of the status of the issue at hand. He said that these batches of the SSA and RMSA teachers were recruited through respective district selection boards, and it took the department time to undertake massive exercise to cross-check records. Sukalo said the department is in the process of submitting the issue to the cabinet. The Deputy Commissioner and District Election Officer Kohima, Muhammad Ali Shihab, has clarified that the Model Code of Conduct in Kohima District in view of the by-election to the 14 South Nangami 1 Assembly Constituency would be applicable only within the limits of the constituency, including the 3 polling stations under Ward No. 5, Kitsobozo. The Ao Kaketse Mungdang AKM, the Apex Students Organization of Mogokchung District, has informed that its office would remain sealed until further notice in the best interests of public safety and well-being. It has been done in view of an AKM official being COVID-19 positive on Saturday, informing that in the wake of the confirmation, most of the AKM officials have gone under self-isolation and home quarantine. As a precautionary measure, AKM has appealed to all those who have come into contact with AKM officials during the past 1 week to follow suit in order to curtail the spread of the infection within the community. And as the nation fights COVID-19 pandemic, let us all remember to stay safe by avoiding close contact with sick people, avoiding touching eyes, nose and mouth. With that, we come to the end of the morning news. Have a nice day.